just finished our late afternoon tour of the Beattie Mansion, and the sun has set very quickly on this February night. Going into this, we knew that this would be one of our biggest paranormal investigations to date. This building has 3 levels to it, and has approximately 40 individual rooms. While the mansion's architecture looks pretty straightforward from the outside, navigating the interior can be perplexing, especially when all the lights are off. We now have all of our stationary Z-cams rolling throughout this huge building's dark hallways. All geared up and ready for a long night ahead, Caleb slowly opens the safe room door to signal the start of our paranormal investigation at the historic Beattie Mansion.
Ninjas are the real deal.
It's dark out there.
Yeah, it's changed.
Well, I think you just woke up all the ghosts.
Yeah, since you woke him up, go ahead.
Oh man, it is much colder.
Ooh, yeah, big difference.
It is cold.
Can I turn the light off in here? Or
I think it's okay leaving on.
Yeah, might as well just safe room.
it is safe.
Okay.
That's how it's done.
Light shut on.
Man, it's no lights up there.
Yeah, dude, it's dark.
Like, you can see the front lights up there. Do you want those off or not?
Those are outdoor lights.
Is there a way you could turn it off?
I think they're like street lights.
Oh. Just this little freaky deaky.
I think we're good. That way, if anybody comes up to the windows, we'll be able to see their silhouette.
I'm not gonna lie, it's a little freaky deaky getting around here.
I tried to tell you.
You got dark places that you need to cover and I don't know.
Can't really get cozy here.
No.
All right, so where shall we start?
We do our standard tour. We walk the premises.
Do some sweeps.
Some sweeps, yeah. We'll check the wiring in this building with the meters. We'll start on the first floor, second floor, and save the worst for last. If it is the worst for last, the basement. But who knows? We could very much well be on the worst part already.
That's true. This place is deceiving.
Especially with some of the stories the guy gave us.
Right.
You know, being a nursing home. Ooh. Just imagine being one of those associates, you know, caregivers, and walking in a room and the person's dead.
Yeah. Yeah, that,
Thanks for painting the picture.
that's,
I mean, I imagine it wasn't the greatest.
No.
All right, well, let's cruise.
Up there.
Let's try to get familiar with this place in the darkness, because it's one thing walking around daylight and lights on.
And this place is so big and so huge that every nick of the corner is open. So you walk in, you're like, there's another opening over there, where there's these big windows too. That, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
So we're on the east wing now, main floor.
walk in here, you're like, oh, there's a door over there. There's 2 doors instead of 1.
Yeah.
Walk in over there, there's a door right there. You go in, shot, and 2 more doors. There's like at least these rooms have like at least 2 or 3 doors in them that you walk through, and who knows if somebody's peeking behind one of these doors. Like him, he's focusing on something right now. He thinks he probably saw something.
No, just chilling.
Okay.
It's 46 degrees out here. I guessed it was 40 degrees in the basement. I think I was way off.
chillier?
I think it's below freezing down there.
Oh.
Yeah, that's cold in there.
that ceiling fan off.
You couldn't?
No, it's like a pull string, and every time you pull it, it wants to shift. So we'll leave it on. It's not messing anything.
Right. It's also like a shadow catcher or a misty ghost catcher. Like if they come floating through here, they're just gonna get sucked up into the fan and get caught up there.
That's true.
So,
I don't think they would do that.
oh, dude, you haven't watched enough Scooby-Doo then.
Well, shall we head upstairs and work our way down?
Because you said you
Top and
had
bottom?
What do you think?
Yeah, we go over top.
Top, bottom?
Holy sh- sorry. It evened out there. That,
Dude. Oh, that's tricky.
better turn on the flashlight here just so you guys can watch your step and don't continue to walk forward.
I didn't expect that you've been out.
See, you have a door right there, and then you have a door here, and you have stairs and stairs. And you come
Right.
You got door, 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 door. You know, it's right there, right there.
Make sure you watch your step too, with the stairs being over there.
Okay.
So, when I was taking pictures up here, I was actually taking some sweet pics of myself standing in the stairway here that I just talked about that was very dangerous. Here's a snippet of that. Well, I thought I heard one of you guys up here close the door. It sounded, no joke, sounded like a door closing. It came from right back there. But I checked all the doors and they were all, I couldn't match the sound. They were all open or closed and I couldn't remember what was open or closed.
When you guys were bringing stuff in, were you guys opening and closing the number one door?
Just the downstairs door, I would imagine, and the number one door, yeah.
Okay. Because that's loud and echoes too.
Well, let's go over there first. I'm going to ask him if anybody opened and closed doors over there.
Man, this place is.
Yeah, like that.
Ooh.
I mean, you get one right here, like, you get this and that door, and then you're like, you don't even know if somebody's actually in there or not. It's kind of creepy. I don't want to get scared though.
So this is where Rob stayed when Rob was, keeping watch on the house kind of long term. He stayed in this bedroom, I believe he said.
This one right here.
The guy we met earlier, our tour guide tonight. And this is where he heard the lady's voice. I believe he said it was a lady. Or he said, I'm coming, so something like that.
Oh yeah, he did. Was that when you mentioned that? It was right here?
I think so.
And he said something about it, that the service core used to be right around the corner.
Yeah.
So at the top of the stairs in those rooms or something?
So this doesn't make sense. I mean, these are bigger bedrooms, and they would need some form of assistance,
Right.
even though it probably should have been the other way around, but those were the times.
Okay. Okay, that was you guys.
Big windows, too. Whoa. Is that a parking lot there?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what we're doing. You can see a lot. You can really see all of out there.
City's hot.
Right.
Just to let you guys know, there's a guy walking on the street right up here. I barely saw him with my perception check. Another D&D
There
term.
he is.
Yeah.
Dang, that's way down there, dude.
I just hope he didn't look up and see me in the window. But yeah, freaked me out for a moment, like shadow figure. No, person.
Really?
Yeah, be gone now. You gotta roll high, dude. You gotta have high perception. Oh, yeah. You have other special abilities.
Well, that's mine.
What should we try to...
I'm gonna try to listen to
Okay.
as you guys heard things.
That's fine, yeah, because I want to first, I'll ask my questions, see if anybody opened or closed doors when I was up here earlier.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, that's fine.
We'd also see if somebody's down the hall to help us.
Did you catch that? Did you hear it?
What'd you hear?
You didn't hear that out there?
That's what
There's something from back there.
I heard it from coming over there.
That's
But
what
the one I heard was louder earlier, but I just heard it again, something like it. But it wasn't like a, it was like this, it was like, what is that? It's like, it was like that.
Oh, I didn't hear
That's what I
that.
heard. Well, when I was up here earlier
Oh,
today.
okay.
But it sounded,
Alright.
that's actually pretty dang close. Sounded just like that. Something real simple closing like that.
What did you just hear recently?
It was something, it's kind of similar, just a real quick thud, but I heard it coming from out there, but softer.
Man, there are a lot of noises.
Mm-hmm. That's Gid's audio recorder.
Let's do it.
How you know?
We can hear it, but you're fine, you're good.
Let's do a session up here. Let's kick it off right in here.
Okay. I do a session, I'm gonna stand in the doorway so that your camera's pointing up, I'll be out here. Just kind of
Bring
right
it back a little bit. I got it. Shut right there.
We'll just keep it shut. We'll just keep it shut here in the doorway. Oh yeah, that's right, I'm kicking it off. Hey, I was up here earlier taking pictures on my phone. I know that sounds very strange to you, especially if you are not from this time period. Either way, I was wandering the halls up here, and I thought I heard a door close sometime around sunset. Sun was going down. Was that anybody up here that I can't see right now other than the three gentlemen that are in this room next to me? Did you hear that?
I heard that.
Was it a knock?
Yeah.
I heard it on the audio.
That's what I'm talking about. That's
So that was my floor creak, but that's definitely not what we heard.
no. That time it sounded like it was behind me.
There's just the balcony behind you.
Right. God dang balconies again.
Oh, man.
Melbourne Manor got me with a balcony. Still got me. All right, so I heard that from back here. Okay. So I heard you talk, or if that was you, I just heard you. You didn't scare me. You just were making me wonder who was up here. Could you tell us your name? If you don't feel like telling us your name, that's cool. You can just say hi or hello. We're explorers from the year 2021. The current year is 2021. I don't know what year it is to you, but if you know the year that you're in, feel free to tell us.
Floor creep.
We're just going to be hanging out with you tonight. Don't want any trouble. We're just looking to communicate with you. If you're hanging out here and want some visitors, we can help you with that. We can have more people try and come talk to you if we can't understand what you're trying to tell us tonight. That's all we do. We just want to document your presence. We want to hear your voice. We want to see you. We don't want to hurt you or harm you in any way. So if you're up here, follow my voice and join us over here on this wing of the house. We'll be in room 5.
We need somebody that needs help in room number 5 up here.
Just need some assistance.
What's that? Or like a little
I only heard it from over there.
I thought it was my foot, but it wasn't. Is there somebody up on this floor to help us out? We're at the end of the hallway here, room number 5.
Wait, what's that?
What?
I heard something too. That?
Is that a dog?
Did you hear a dog barking, kid? You still got your ears?
What?
You still have your ears?
Oh, low battery.
Ah,
I can't do it anymore. Oh, you hearing something?
probably just a dog barking.
Oh.
Well, we might have to go find the help.
It's not a bad idea. Let's go across the hall. When did this place finally shut down?
I think he bought it in 2005. Chair. That was close. Who puts a chair there?
I like it though. Has the drapes around the bed.
Yeah, that's fancy. Okay, I got my camera out there. I wonder who would have stayed in this room. We gotta also figure out where Mr. Beattie stayed.
Right.
I guess guy who built the house.
Beattie?
Yep.
I'm actually curious too, because this is too much rooms for one person.
Yeah.
It makes me wonder if he had a family, but never really talked about him.
I think Rob said just him and his wife, Elizabeth.
That's all. But why would they have a big house for only 2 people?
Yeah, he had a lot of money back then. But he built the house on top of a hill, so he had to have a good reason for this property.
In so many rooms.
Yeah, and it's built like a fortress.
It is.
So I don't know if he had concerns about people coming after him, or just wanted to show his wealth by building the big mansion on top of the hill. Or a combination of both.
Was he here like 5 years or?
Yeah, he wasn't here that long. So he built it in, what was it, 1854?
1854, yeah.
And he only made it to like 70s, 1870s maybe?
I think so.
60s or 70s?
So there's gotta be more history about him if he only did 5 years.
Yeah, he was
It's
a
a
mayor.
big building,
Yeah, he was a
And then-
mayor.
and then he passed away, and then did he say something about like niece and wife having this house?
Yeah. Yeah, doing it for them. But he was mayor, and you know, back then, governor's mansions were kind of a thing. So he wanted a mayor mansion, I guess. And he just went big, went huge. Is that what you're hearing?
I think so. What was that?
Something in the hallway. We heard you. We're down here.
It was kind of cool that his wife and me gave it not kind of cool, but the government took over the kind
I heard that again.
That was a louder noise.
what?
There's things happening out there.
I felt that one.
That was a louder noise.
That was loud.
What?
There's things happening out there.
I felt that.
Did you hear it?
Yeah.
You did too?
Yeah.
Oh. And I think it's because I'm talking about the government.
I wonder.
I wonder if these people are mad about the government and how the associates, the caregivers treated them here in a low budget building
Right.
getting run by the government. I wonder if they were mistreated because it was a public facility. And all the anger from the employees dealing with stuff at home and their boyfriends and their girlfriends or their wives or their husbands, they just wanted to create something here with their madness and what they're dealing with and their stress. And who knows if these people got mistreated and all that because it's a public place, was a public place.
During that time, you know there's probably
Yeah.
a high chance of it.
Yeah. Is there any other noises?
No. We're talking about government affairs back here.
You want me to say something out there?
Yeah, if you want.
Good. Good. You can come forward. We just want to talk to you. Is that you?
Yeah, it's behind me.
That was behind you?
It's behind me.
I thought that was one of you guys.
So,
I heard it too.
There's a dog barking outside.
There. Let me look. Hold on. I heard it too. That kind of, I thought it was music. Move.
Can you make that noise again?
Right now. Trying to see if anybody's on the side, and I don't see anything at all. But I heard that noise with you when I told about everybody not being happy, unhappy, or whatever. You can make a noise. We do no harm. If you're here tonight, make a noise. If you're unhappy, make a noise. If you are happy, make a noise. Is that you?
No, it's behind me. It might be.
Do you think it's the wind?
Yeah, they got plastic on this window and it's popping.
That's probably it.
Oh, what you were hearing.
Yeah.
Scared me though. I was trying to see if I could bring somebody out. Single mothers. Oh. For a moment.
It might have been.
Mothers with kids. Never here to be taken care of. That's why he said there could be kids too running around. I don't know if it's them. Because it wasn't well taken care of.
Good chance of it. Hopefully not a good chance of it, but probably the case.
Since it was a low budget, you know, who knows it? Who knows if they were starved to death or, I don't know. Who knows?
You're saying some dark things, but they're probably true things.
Yeah. Mr. Beattie. I know you love this house.
Sirens are close.
Huh? Yeah, you heard that too?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's pretty safe to say it's probably that thing popping back there.
Yeah, they got plastic and I got it on film.
Okay, good.
So see that.
Yeah.
It's just breathing.
That must have been it then.
Well, I mean, maybe. I thought yours sounded more like a door though.
Well, it did. Yeah, it sounded like a door shut.
No, it's the plastic popping.
Alright.
It's, you can see it inhale and then pop to exhale. There it goes.
Yep. Yeah.
I just saw a handprint on it.
I just touched it a little bit.
Where'd you touch?
About right here.
No, it was on the other side. That was odd. Yeah, it's. I think that's different from what you've been hearing.
Because my first instinct was not popping plastic. It was a door shutting, like
Yeah.
the one in there.
Mm-hmm.
I was asking, did you see anything?
Well, you don't be whispering in my ear like that. I got self-defense. I will pull up. I've messed around with ghosts my whole entire life. I'm not playing.
So, did you see anything back there?
Nah, I didn't see anything. What's this?
Tougher.
That was a loud pop.
Yeah.
That was what?
Don't mess with the camera guy now. He's,
I got self-defense, man.
he's just trying to do his job.
I had stabbed my brother in the eye with a pencil because he jumped around the corner one time.
Oh, God. Okay, good to know.
Did,
You gotta give him a whoop-de-whoop or something.
Dude, it barely missed him in the eye. I don't play around. It's like,
More of a story. Don't sneak up on brother.
Rogues, man. Sorry,
I still don't know why you whispered in my ear like that. Gosh, what are you doing?
Well, shall we keep moving?
Let's keep moving.
Time is 8:05.
I was thinking of maybe doing a FB Live at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah, I get that. You live.
You're going to be on Facebook, bro.
oh,
Yeah.
are we gonna do it down in the basement, or are we gonna?
Who knows? We kind of walk about and we kind of feel it out.
That's one thing about the basement and us. Other teams and other people, they say they don't want anything to do with the basement.
Oh, this one?
It's right here, this building. So
Good.
we,
Hey, you going first?
we're gonna
where we
represent them. We're gonna go to the basement for them.
Are you going there first?
What, the basement?
Yeah.
No, bro. We're going to draw names.
What? We're one person, or all of us going down there?
Solo. Well, we'll eventually all go down there.
Yeah.
I ain't going down there by myself.
Well, let's hope you don't draw that basement ticket then.
No, okay.
Maybe each floor, every hour. Who knows?
This is a dead end, right?
I think so.
Man, I thought I'd walked the entire building. Whoa, that looked like a shadow. With my own eyes.
My camera was facing this way when you saw it. My camera was facing this way when you saw it.
Were you shooting? Who was shooting me? You were still there, right?
I was just turning the corner.
Walk past me with your. It probably was your LCD screen and my head.
I'll walk how I was walking.
I was just walking right here.
Do you picture this up? This is the farthest I went.
Yeah, it looked like it was wide. It was like a big shadow on the wall, just dipping down, going shwoom. Luckily, my camera was on it, so there's a lot of stuff in this room. Yeah, I don't remember being down here.
Huh? Yes, we have.
Lost.
This is that's the big room.
Is this where their
With the X.
office was?
Yes.
I say this does look more new over here than that section over there.
Shoot, now I'm turning around. Maybe this is where he heard the noise.
Yeah, he said there was activity right here.
Where he needed.
You think so? And that's when he said he heard the voice around the corner.
Yeah.
He said it's right here, he heard a voice. He said it's supposedly over here somewhere around the corner where the servant was.
Yeah, no, this is the room.
In the cups.
I remember the whole
That
gathering.
big room where the
Right.
kitchen is. That's where he told me.
Okay.
He was gonna look up and talk to him.
Oh, yeah.
He disappeared.
This is where you heard I'm coming, sir?
Yeah.
The last experience I had that was really significant, I was staying here for a month in the summer, and I had an air conditioning unit in this room closed off. And this was about 2:30 in the morning. And I was reading in bed, and I heard, "Yes, sir, I'm coming, sir." And I don't mean to make that sound racist, but that's what it was.
What you heard?
Yeah, that's what it
Bounce
was.
down this, and the sound bounces in here. I mean, it's tricky. And I heard it come down from that hallway.
Okay.
And that's the servants' quarters was originally, and the stairwell up. And I heard it as, I mean, as plain as day.
Wow.
I wasn't sleeping, I was reading, and I got up again, I was armed, and I cleared the whole place. I didn't go room to room, but all the entrances and exits, and nobody was here. So that was the other startling thing.
Yeah.
And then that's not to mention doors that open and close, lights come on and off, and a lot of audio. You hear things.
This is the room he was talking about. A simple X.
And then around the corners where he said the possibility right where the servant was, or whatever that room is, or whatever the servants were.
No wonder nobody responded to our request.
That's right. We were chatting it up in the wrong side.
My apologies.
We'll just call that the pop and lock in.
Yeah.
That room like that inn likes to do the pop and lock.
Well, there's my shadow. That's not what I saw. And more popping.
Well, let's see.
Yeah, this is where because I remember seeing the X on the floor
Yeah.
and wondered why there was an X.
We could try talking to him again.
Sounds good.
I can sit on this workout bench thing. Hopefully it doesn't move. I think we were talking to you on the wrong end. We're in here in rooms, I think there's actually 2 room numbers above this. This is 14 here. And I think the one closer to you guys over there is room 12. We're in rooms 12 and 14. Can you, we would like for you to come over here and talk to us, please. What the heck am I looking at? That sounded like it was popping and locking again back there. We don't mean to bother you. We're just here for a short time and wanted to converse with you to see who you are and wondering why you're still here. Yeah, it was a dog.
That was the dog? Did you guys hear the wind chimes? Got some wind chimes.
Quick note on the wind chimes. It was a windy day. That was the first time I heard the wind chimes. And I thought I just heard them again.
This is very light. Very light wind chimes. I hear a dog.
Do you hear that now?
I didn't hear that.
No, listen.
Oh, okay, I hear him now. Yeah, that's the first time I've heard him. Almost sounds like music.
It does.
Oh, it's some big wind chimes too.
That plastic's got me tripping.
Do you see it moving at all?
I think so. I can definitely still hear it moving, if that is the plastic. But the problem is, like, from a wide angle, my light reaches down there pretty good, and my brain can comprehend what I'm seeing, but when I zoom in on it, it goes dark, and it's hard to tell. It's okay to come around that corner and join us. We're not going to hurt you. We're holding devices that can capture your image and your voice. Besides the plastic flapping in the back, is there something you can open or close or knock on for us?
Sound like two hollow knocks
Brad,
down at the end of the hallway.
you sir?
Ask it again.
Please make a knock.
Gid, do you have your temperature laser?
My infrared?
Yeah.
Or, I don't know if it's read, right? What,
Shoot it down on the plastic. Because it's 46 degrees out here. See if it reaches the plastic.
right there?
Yeah.
If, according to mine, it says 47,
Yep.
48.
So it is bringing in warmer air. What side is that? Compass says that's the south side, so that'd be the warmer side. And I believe we had south winds.
Southeast winds.
Southeast winds, okay. So that's,
Right here is 48.7, 49.
what is that? That is like a board, boarding up a door.
49, 50. So is this
I think
the
it's
west
a
side?
piece of insulation.
Of course, I knew you'd be shining lasers in my eyes.
What?
I knew you'd be shining lasers in my eyes.
I didn't. They did it in your forehead.
Oh, you got great aim.
Well, I don't think they're going to come to help us. I'm sorry that we tried to send you to another spot. I was a little confused.
Right.
You get any K2 hits up here, kid?
I have not.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's been very dull for K2 hits, except for downstairs in the basement.
Right, where there's no working outlets.
Literally.
We tested them all. Yeah, there's no reason we should get K2 hits.
Is there a Joe tonight? Make a noise.
That's me.
Is there an Armstrong tonight? Make a noise. Is there a John tonight? Make a noise. Is there a Louise here tonight? Make a noise. Is there a Elsa here tonight? Make a noise. What was that little thumping noise? Or not a thumping noise, but I don't know. Oh. Is there a Mabel here tonight? Make a
Did you
noise.
hear a lady's voice?
I did not.
Is there a woman that just spoke?
You guys heard something?
I might be hearing things. Sound like a lady.
She made a noise?
Something.
This is an interesting scene. First, we have Gideon calling out various names that just come to his mind. If you know Gideon the way we do, you know that he is very random and unscripted. Unbeknownst to any of us at the time, Gideon randomly calls out the name Mabel. At this very moment he calls this name, Alec tells us that he hears a woman's voice.
Is there Mabel here tonight. Make a
Did you
noise.
hear a lady's voice?
I did not. While this woman's voice was not detected on any of our cameras or voice recorders, the name Mabel does have an interesting connection to this top floor. Shortly after this night, we were informed of a little girl named Mabel, and her room was right down this very hallway and to the right. You'll see us point out this bedroom in a few minutes. No longer confined to her room, Mabel is known to playfully roam these top floor hallways.
Keep asking questions.
Is there Cherie? Make a noise.
One moment. Do you remember what name he said before you heard the noise? Maybe that was a response.
Louise.
Louise?
That's you. Oh, jeez. That's the only one I remember.
I was just trying to name. I was trying to think of some old
Yeah.
type names that are not around anymore.
Right. Good
And I
idea.
was just trying to see if they're around. And I was trying to think of like common boy names too, like John, Joe, or Joseph.
Right.
I don't know.
It's popping some more.
Huh?
That was that plastic.
It is.
Yeah. See, I heard a noise outside. Didn't sound like a dog, but if it
Did you
was
hear
a
that
dog,
too? It sounded like a little scream, like
it
a,
was like a whoa.
yeah,
Wow, I didn't hear that. Jeez.
coming from our right side.
It would be my left side. I heard it. Yeah.
Oh, you heard it there.
But it could have been outside, so it also didn't sound like a dog or a kid.
Is there a Mary here? Make a noise.
Making a noise each time.
Yeah, every time we guys make a noise, that pops.
And could that be spirit energy swooping in, swooping out?
They saw us interacting with the plastic.
Yeah.
It wasn't making this much noise earlier.
I swear it looked like a handprint. On the other side, you put your hand here, it looked like it was here. And the ceiling fan effect that you mentioned downstairs.
Yeah.
See, it's not doing it right now. Draw some more names.
Is there Anthony here? Make a noise.
Couple Anthony's.
Two.
Sounds like a couple Anthony's came through. You know, they probably had thousands of people come through here.
Probably. Just wonder how they didn't like it.
Yeah, conditions were bad. I mean, it's better than the alternative that they had.
Sleep outside.
Yep. Shall we continue to move?
Let's do that.
Do you have the armor on? Yeah, let's kick this guy on. Cover your eyes real quick. What's this say? Okay. There you go.
Alright. Where to next? I think we're on the east side, right?
Here we go.
Yeah, that's the west.
Yes, this is the west. According to the old compass, there's a kid's room right here that's supposedly pretty active. Get that on the way back.
Does somebody need to take a bath?
going on down on this side of the hallway. Room number 19.
Does this seem like less doors than over there?
It is. It's a shorter building on this side.
Oh yeah, you're right. That other building was long. So they built this after, so east is the original. Then they built this and connected them. We're explorers from the year 2021. Like that, we've never really taken that approach.
Yeah.
And we're here to find someone tonight, just to talk with you. We come in peace. We don't need anything urgent from you, but we know that you are still here. People have told us that you're still here, and we've come to meet you. We just would like to say hello.
Please come forward. Please make a sound.
We believe that there's a lady up here. What's the lady's name that likes to stay in this hallway and in these rooms?
If you're a resident, please make a sound.
Is there someone named Eliza up here? Is there an Elizabeth up here?
Just curious. Gonna throw out the name. Because I was gonna ask you what was the girl's name in Melbourne Manor, but I remembered. And I want to know, is there an Inez here? Was that some sort of vocal tones?
It sounded like it was before the pop.
Yeah, right.
What was it?
It almost sounded like somebody talking, and then we heard the plastic pop at the other end of the hallway.
At least 2 or 3 syllables, like a huh, 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 or a huh, huh, huh. Are you familiar with this Inez? It's too weird. You heard that, right?
Yeah, like a whistle almost.
Uh-huh. That was strange.
Did you hear it behind you?
No, I heard it come from down there.
From down here? Where did you hear it?
Down there.
Man.
You did too?
There's like a
Did you just whistle? If that's you speaking to us, can you yell again? I heard something high pitched, but I don't know if that was traffic going by or not. Or a dog. Do you want us to come to you, or can you come to us? Now
That sounded different.
that sounded like it came from over here.
Go down to the opposite. You heard it this side?
Yeah, down there. I mean, I don't.
I heard it over here. It sounded like more plastic popping.
Yeah.
I don't think there's plastic over there.
Yeah, there's no plastic in here.
The screen door, but it's pretty secure.
That's a loud crackle.
Me?
That sounded like wood.
It doesn't sound like pop pop.
Yeah.
My knee popped.
No, it was more of an echoey pop.
It was?
Yeah.
Oh, you heard it too, Cal?
Yeah. That's loud. I think that's pretty loud.
What part of it? I know my knee cracked. So you didn't hear that, right?
There's no way your knees gonna crack that loud.
It's probably just like a garden.
Yeah. They're way over there somewhere. Looks like somebody has like a bonfire over there. Yeah. But they're not gonna fall out there.
It is true. Did you hear that different pop, Adam?
Well, the first time. Did you hear it again or something?
Oh, it sounded like wood.
No, I didn't hear it that time. Or I was in that back room.
Oh, that's true.
So, yeah, if you guys heard it. And it didn't sound like it came from down there?
Yeah, still same spot, but it just sounded different. More forceful.
More echoey.
See, that's when I was up here earlier, when the sun was up. That's what it sounded like. It sounded like not really flapping, but just like a door opening or closing. Like a popping open or a popping close.
Because of how the wall made or stuff. There it goes. Is anybody here? Make a noise.